Hello.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Am I there?
You are here. Okay, well, I think that we're just about ready to start. It's 1:31. That's starting really on time for us. That's really great.
Crazy.
I want to introduce myself again.
I'm having some problems with the entering, but the other thing is that I can't open the speaking notes. Can somebody else send them to me?
Yeah, I can send them to you right now.
Thank you. Gwen always sends me encrypted. How's everybody?
Good, thanks.
That's good.
Alex?
Yes?
I said, I'm well. How are you?
For an old geezer, pretty darn good.
Good. That's great.
How are you doing, Alex?
Trying to keep healthy.
Yes.
And safe.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Hi, Karen.
I just sent you the link.
Hi, Alex.
How you doing?
Is that your lane?
Basta mi majuahan. Hello, nagadua?
Please, can you imagine what I'm getting?
Jadi ang dandelwen.
Okay, I think we're going to get started. So first thing is just welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us for JEDI's virtual webinar, virtual plenary. Sorry, I'm confused. I can't remember what it's called anymore. It's our virtual plenary and it's on e-commerce. So my name is Gwen McIntyre. I'm with the Joint Economic Development Initiative, Communications Manager there. And joining us today, we've got a great team. Alex Deedham, our president, is here. We have Elder Maggie Paul, Val Polchis from JEDI as well, plus a variety of speakers. So the first thing I'd like to do, I guess, is introduce Elder Maggie Paul so that she could do an opening prayer for us.
All right, well, Windows. Thank you. Hog is your con. Manim Kikwa Sigides, Sideltak, Sibedam, and Lewis. Chicken out nil do them, Peskin Mukanil, no Jay Aussie Kenwicks and Maui Mali. No as well to Manelli, JEDI, is if a batch million or that put that, and you kill our but the swamp the egg teach you, Lewin is your con. A batch Manjiben of your Pegian, Cockmason, Mosumson, Gavigo, Tijiben of Pegialadina, then as you Jaya when you kill our but the swamp the egg. It'll give mouse swag and what Jay are we. Teach you, Lewin is your con is exact on Jibeno. Because you'll come from like 6 seconds on us and you'd kiss a honey, you'd but this will take you the Bem Kiska. Could you come on your take RPG Gaskita big and Mago holiday did what you can see Margaret West did Margaret Pidasol did you love your college fundament. Pegian and Upskills said Zig and your Tokils in Pegian, Peggy Panwasis, it'll be a was his with one which I have Teacher, Leon Gizil Kunelli is in Chidak in Zone Assen. Gizil Commish van Exim Chidak and Skias and you'd kiss Pegian. Again, that you come Kunyagila, where Libodus will take you to a Bam Kiska. Nilobi, which I will teach the Hig, Bedagi, Naka, Ladigo Naka, which I was Naka Kamewan. It'll go up so that which I old eat in the water. That's how was it was people school and pinwing and bill on your daily bed model. You skip coming. Teach you will even get your Kungis Shidak in Skias and it'll be what I went about it. Teach you will even. Gives your commerce from the 6 out and lot the grass and your Pagian, Egyptunia, Pison, Bookmas and the Mosum, so the Egyptunia Pison, your Gila, Mago holiday, Naga, Kayagunia, but the salt in Bankiska. It'll be what I we going to get, chick the net, Gokmas and the Mosum, so there we go, Titi the what, lot of grass and Egyptunia Pison, Chogilva, in Bankiska. Each of living Gizil, Kunelli, Chidak in it over. Meshbal like some Chidak, like Equason, and Picos and Gil, Tas, Macon, the Gakko, the Godak, Kokon, Educhi, almost that, does done she about Chimongan and Pagian, and Gaknadan Kayagun, and then they were holiday, each of Leon Gizil, Kungis about Batchim, and Gizil, Kun, Pagian, and Ganajan Jokan, Kunya, Gil, and the Soul yet. Meshbal Nagisixat, on your Spigu, Naga Nagu, Nagapsil, they will know Gizil, Kungichi, Leon, and Limpus to win. Till Weekwoodman, and the Pison, chewing at the middle of the salt, did your bank is talking to Leon Gizil. I've given thanks to JEDI for asking me to do the opening of the Zoom, the Zoom meeting, which is fun. I like it. So giving thanks to Val for asking me, and for us to gather in this way. This is just as good as being together in another way. We always have a way, Will, and there's a way. So I asked the Creator to send in the east direction where that golden eagle comes from, where life comes from. Asked the Creator to send in all those grandmothers and grandfathers that come from that direction to be there with you while you are doing your meeting this afternoon, and giving thanks to the eagle where the golden eagle comes from. And I asked the Creator to send in that Saunasan, is the south where the little girls spring. So I asked that little girl to bring in all the children to listen to you guys here today. And that's the direction of the children. And I asked them to be here, giving thanks to the direction, Creator to send in direction. Then I asked the Creator to send in that west direction, the west direction to be here with you. And that white buffalo that sits on top of the mountains overlooking the creation, the earth where we're all gathering, be here with you for the meeting. And that's the direction of the midlife. Then I asked the Creator to send in that north direction where the grandmothers and grandfathers keep that medicine. That medicine comes from that direction, the direction of the north. Ask them to bring the medicine to you for the meeting you have in here today to help you and to help us in this time of this pandemic, to be strong and to look after each and every one of us. You know, if we listen, we'll do okay. And give thanks to the Creator for listening. Ask the Creator. Give thanks to the Creator for bringing in that direction, the north, where the elders come from. Then I asked the Creator to bring in our mother, the Creator. She is our mother. And she is so happy every time when we ask her to come and to be with us and to listen to you with the meetings, what you are having, and to be there for you. Giving thanks to the Creator for sending in our mother. Then I asked the Creator to send in the above and the below and all the way around. Ask them to be here for you so that your meeting will go better and go stronger each time when you're talking about the people and the things what you do for the people. It makes it stronger and stronger. I give thanks to the Creator for listening and to give you guys the guidance. And we'll sing this song, and it's called the humble song. When we hear this humble song, we think it goes in our thoughts what we have to do for one another. When we humble to one another, we gotta know what you know because you are so wise. Each and every one of us are wise, and each and every one of us are we gotta lift each other up instead of pressing ourselves down. We lift each other up so that we are so beautiful. Thank you. Triana so deep and la miga kisioko. Triana so deep and la miga garden. Chiduan kwawal tinen. What the hell if you are mine? Oh, whoa. And that song, Alex, that song was
Yes.
Given to me. It wasn't given to me. It was reminding me in my dream of what one of their ancestors told me to sing that song for the people again, because we're forgetting it, and we're forgetting to humble to one another and to greet each other with our hearts, you know. And he told me, he said, sing this song. People got to remember again to humble to one another.
It is a beautiful song.
That was a year ago in December when I dreamt about him.
Maggie, I thank you very much for
You're
the
very
song
welcome.
and the prayer. I know you always grace us with very kind words, and you're always a great teacher. And we always learn something from you every time.
Yes.
So again, I want to thank you very, very much for doing
You're
this.
very welcome. Yes, thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I echo Alex there. Thanks a lot, Maggie, for coming and joining us today. You always bring a ray of sunshine with you. And so,
thank you. Thank you, Dulce.
I do want to do a few housekeeping items first before we move on. Alex is going to speak shortly, but I do want to talk about a couple things. One of which is we do have a chat here. You'll see at the bottom of your screen, there's a chat option. Everyone is muted. Well, most everyone is muted right now. So we would prefer that you stay muted. And if you need to ask any questions or have any thoughts, if you'd use the chat, I think that would be the easiest way to move forward. We are recording the video just to let everyone know. We're recording this virtual plenary so that will be available if you have to leave early or if you want to share it with someone else. We are recording it just to let you know. I'd like to thank our speakers that are joining us today. Jolene Johnson, Tim Perrin, Natasha Mitchell-Martin, and Karen Paul. You guys will meet them all later, but we're really thankful that they could join us today. So right now, I'd like to introduce Val Polchis. She works with me at JEDI, and she's gonna introduce a new tool that we're gonna use today, and we're hoping it works great. So I'll turn it over to you, Val.
Thank you, Gwen. And once again, I'd like to welcome everyone for being here today. So today we're going to use a fun little tool that I've had the experience to observe in participating in other conferences. It's called Mentimeter. So I'm going to share my screen with you. So is everybody seeing my JEDI page right now? Perfect. So what I will do is, this is going to be it's an interactive platform. It's to engage people into our presentation. So everyone gets to use their cell phone today. So I'm going to get everyone to pick up their cell phones and log into menti.com, MENTI.com. And once you open menti.com, it's going to ask you for a code. And if everyone can see the code at the top of my page, is 6920273. If you enter that code, it will bring you into my presentation. Well, just a little backsplash there with JEDI's social media links if anyone's interested. And our poster for our presentation, our virtual plenary for today, and our part 2 will happen next week on December 1st. And so I'm going to hand it over to Alex right now for his welcome and his land acknowledgement. So Alex, take it away.
Thank you. I'm having some issues with my computer, so bear with me for a moment. Welcome everybody, and I'd like to begin by acknowledging that the land on which we gather is the traditional unceded territory of the Wolastoqey, Mi'kmaq, and Passamaquoddy peoples. This territory is covered by the treaties of peace and friendship, which Ulustigue, Mi'kmaq, and Passamaquoddy people first signed with the British Crown in 1725. The treaties do not deal with surrender of lands and resources, but in fact recognize Ulustigue, Mi'kmaq, and Passamaquoddy titles and establish the rules for which was to be an ongoing relationship between nations. On behalf of the Joint Economic Development Initiative, which will be referred to as JEDI going forward, I would like to welcome you and all of you to JEDI's virtual plenary, e-commerce, creating an online presence for your business. This is the first of 2 online events for JEDI, and today we will discuss why you should have a website. Now more than ever, it is important for your business to be online. The current pandemic has hit small businesses hard, and in order to persevere and succeed, you need to give your customers easy access to your products and services. A website can conduct business 24/7 and stays open even if COVID-19 forces you to close your doors. Today, we will talk to Jolene Johnston of Wabanaki Maple. She will share why she believes it is important to have a website and some of the things she has learned while running an online business. Next, we will feature 3 breakout sessions where you can learn about some of the supports available to you as you take steps to build your online presence. Natasha Martin Mitchell of Women in Business will discuss the support they have in place for women entrepreneurs. Tim Perron of the Information and Communications Technology Council, or ICTC, will talk about the funding they have in place to hire students that can help build your website, as well as other funding supports. Finally, we will have Karen Paul of JEDI joining us, and she will talk about cyber safety online. If you are going to increase your presence, online presence, you should definitely take steps to be safe. In 1 week from now, on December 1st, JEDI will get into the nuts and bolts of e-commerce in part 2 of our Introduction to E-commerce virtual plenary. Our facilitator, David Landry, will introduce you to e-commerce for small and medium businesses and teach you how to get started. More specifically, you learn more about what is e-commerce and what are some of the current trends, an overview of the different types of e-commerce structures, a review of the top e-commerce platform options available, his recommended quick and easy e-commerce options, an overview of the most effective e-commerce growth tactics and best practices when operating an e-commerce store. Dave is a marketing professional who has worked in a variety of marketing roles with companies such as Investcorp Restaurant Group, with the Pizza Delight brand, and Grant Thornton Accounting. He is experienced in digital marketing campaigns, influence campaigns, web development, e-commerce, social media strategy, digital sales funnels, and photo, video production. If you are ready to get started with your e-commerce website, be sure to join us next week for all of the details. If you haven't signed up for next week yet, the link is in the chat. Before we get started, I'd like to offer a sincere thank you to our special guests who are joining us here for today. They have taken time out of their busy schedules, and we really appreciate that they can be here to share their wisdom and knowledge. In addition, I'd like to thank our funders, the Government of Canada, the Government of the Province of New Brunswick. Our funders enable us to share and host these events, and we hope you learn something new today and also next week. Finally, JEDI would like to thank all of you for joining us today, especially our esteemed elder. Waliwin, Walani, merci, thank you, and have a good time.
Thank you, Alex. So we're going to move on to our Mentimeter. I'm going to have a few questions for you. So this is an interactive way for everyone to be involved. Here's a little, a brief agenda of what we'll be covering today. So if I get everyone to answer this question, what are your expectations for this virtual plenary? Some great answers out there, and we're hoping that we are able to meet the needs of your request with this plenary. Just going to give a couple more seconds for other people to answer. So it looks like everyone's here to learn, and that is a wonderful thing. And hopefully we can, like I said, we can, we're able to point you in the right direction anyways. So our next question is, what does online presence mean to you? So as you can see, online presence can mean many things to many people. And I would say that everyone kind of hit the nail on the head with all your answers here today. How important is it to have a website for your business? So as we can tell, you know, from response here that, you know, having a website for your business is extremely pretty important. So the definition, online presence can be defined by how easily it is to find a brand or company online. It's important for building your brand's reputation, increasing your brand awareness, and providing visibility to your products and services when users are searching for related keywords. You can increase your online presence through various tools, website design and development, search engine optimization, also known as SEO, blogging, social media marketing, and web analytics. So now I'm just going to play a little video for you. And I just wanted to make note that there's going to be a quiz at the end of the video. So please pay attention. And we will be awarding prizes for correct answers. There's going to be a prize for the quickest correct answer. And then there'll be some additional prizes, JEDI swag bags for those that are runners up. So this is a video that we found on YouTube, and she talks about why we need a website for a business and why right now is the best time to build one.
In today's video, I wanted to talk about why you need a website for your business and why right now is the best time to build one. If you're new here, hey, I'm Louise of solopreneursidekick.com. I put out new videos every single week all about growing an online business. So if that is something you are looking to do, definitely hit subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. All right, so I'm going to kick things off with 5 reasons that you need a website for your business, and then I'm going to talk about why right now is the best time to build one. The first reason is that it makes you discoverable. You want someone to go over to Google, type in your business name, and for you to pop up. And honestly, it's a little bit weird if you don't. So that is the first step in making your online presence discoverable. The next side of this is that there are so many potential clients right now searching for solutions to the problem that you help them solve. So think of all these people that are headed over to Google and typing different things in. If you learn how to do this correctly, which is called search engine optimization, if you learn how to do this, then you can create high quality blog posts on your website, which is going to allow people to find you. So this is one of my favorite types of marketing, which is really you putting out high value content so that people are finding you rather than you constantly having to go out and manually do some outreach to try and get clients in your business. Okay, so reason number 1 is that it makes you discoverable. The second reason is that it allows you to tell your own story. There are a lot of people that I discover on Instagram. They have a really great post, so I want to learn more about them. I head over to their main profile on Instagram and see that they don't have a website. The problem is then I need to kind of scan through their different Instagram posts and piece together what it is that they do and who they serve. Your website gives you one key place where you can control the narrative and you can tell someone who's, new to you exactly what it is that you do, who you do it for, and all the different things that you have to offer. So rather than, making them guess and figure it out through scanning through all your different social media posts, which I don't think many people will be doing. So huge opportunity here for you to tell your own story, for you to lay it out very clearly for potential clients. The third reason is that it's going to allow you to implement so many more marketing strategies. So growing your email list, setting up sales funnels, these are the things that you can do once you have a website, and then your website can actually become one of your best salespeople, or really a 24/7 salesperson for your business. So if you've been hearing a ton of hype about building your email list, I'm going to let you know that that is 100% true, and I would highly, highly recommend that you prioritize doing this in your business. That is where I make the majority of my sales online, so build an email list. The fourth reason is that it allows you to demonstrate your expertise and makes it easier for you to book clients. If you do what we were talking about in reason 1 and you share high value free content, not only are you going to increase your chances of being discovered, but you're also going to be right there demonstrating to your potential client that you are the right person for the job and therefore put them at ease as well. So I would highly recommend doing it for this reason as well. And finally, the last reason why you need a website for your business is it increases trust and allows people to take your business more seriously. Honestly, guys, in 2019, a website is a must. If I'm about to do business with someone and I go to Google them and I cannot find their online presence, I am going to question how seriously they are taking their business. And remember, it doesn't need to be difficult. Setting up a website does not have to be this long, drawn-out task that takes months and months. It can be simple. So actually, that segues nicely into the next part of this video, which is why right now is the best time to create your website. And it is so true. Guys, it has never been easier. The tech tools that are available to us now are so exciting, and it really allows you to take control of your online presence and do all of those amazing things that I just listed above. So that's the first reason why right now is the best time to build your website. It's never been easier. The second reason is that more and more people are getting online. So every single day, more people are getting online. So that is a whole ton of potential clients out there for you that you need to get in front of and you need to reach. Okay, so not only is there more and more people getting online, but it's also becoming a whole lot more normal to shop online, to hire people online, and to make genuine connections just through our screens. So honestly, I believe that you can do it. I believe that you can create a successful online business. All you have to do is take advantage of the opportunities in front of you, and hopefully resources like this channel are helping you get there faster. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. I hope that you found it helpful. And if you were on the fence about creating a website and stronger online presence for your business, hopefully I have convinced you to take action and do that. What I want to tell you next is I have a really exciting challenge that is coming up soon. So I'm going to leave the link in the description and somewhere up here as well for you to come and sign up for that. So excited. I've done it once before and everyone loved it and made so much progress on their website. It was super exciting. It's called Design Your Client Winning Website, and it's 5 days of free lessons that are going to help you design something incredible and that will help you book clients. So if you want that, definitely click the link below this video. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I would absolutely love to have you come join the fam here and hang out with me each week. All right, hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will chat to you soon. Bye.
We're going to carry on with our quiz. I'm not sure why it's not popping out, but so the question is, what is the main reason to have a website for your business? Just give a few more seconds for everyone to submit their answers. Time is up. So looks like we get a lot of correct answers. I'm just going to click over to the leaderboard to see who was the first to answer. So congratulations to Chrissy Ward. You are the winner of our little quiz and you will receive a prize from us. Shyla and Ashley, you will receive runner-up prizes, and we will be sure to get those out to you. We have your email addresses and we'll be in contact with you after the plenary. So after this, now I'm going to hand it over to Gwen.
Sorry, I was muted and had my video off.
Gwen.
So what I want to do now is just give a little sneak peek of the afterwards, right after we interview Jolene. But to let you know that our breakouts are going to be with Natasha Martin Mitchell, She is with Women in Business. Natasha will be sharing what Women in Business is all about, her role as the Indigenous Development Officer, and the launch of their new website, Nujintu Wiska Tijig, Abijig. It's an online marketplace showcasing the arts and crafts of Indigenous women entrepreneurs in New Brunswick. And then Tim Perrin from ICTC will be presenting as well. And he says, join the conversation about how student wage subsidies can help you bring student talent into your business very cost effectively. Join ICTC Atlantic Regional Coordinator Tim Perrin to learn about the federal wage subsidy program available to businesses and not-for-profit organizations and how this program is helping in New Brunswick. Your key takeaways from this session will be gain an appreciation for how students can add value to your organization, learn about the federal student wage subsidy you may be able to leverage, and gain an understanding of the ICTC WIL digital program and the positions that can be supported. And our third breakout is with our very own Karen Paul. She's the Indigenous Adult Literacy and Learning Coordinator. I should have had that written down and I didn't. She's going to be talking about personal cybersecurity today. So keeping your personal information from being compromised, tips to help you protect your devices, protecting your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and other connections. Does your data have a backup plan? And downloading dangerous apps. So the reason why I'm telling you about this now is because when I open up the breakout rooms, in theory, you guys should all be able to pick the breakout that you want. So that's why I gave you a little description. If you have problems picking your breakout, just send me a message in the chat and I should be able to send you to the one you like. But first of all, we're going to meet with Jolene Johnson. So Jolene launched into the maple syrup industry in 2017, and her company Wabanaki Maple features a signature line of barrel-aged maple syrup products. Wabanaki Maple is located in Tobic First Nation, but Jolene sells her products in a variety of locations, including her online store. So welcome, Jolene. We're glad that you can join us today.
Thank you so much, Gwen. A pleasure to be here and to join you all again for another plenary. I really miss these. So yes, thank you.
Well, yeah, so we're going to just jump right in, Jolene, and start talking about websites. So what made you decide to create a website for your business?
Well, you know what? That video that Val shared with us really summed it up and nailed everything as to why. I mean, I started out with a very small, the small company, and attended a lot of markets and workshops to sell the product, special events, but building a website was where I needed to grow and share the story, grow our company, share the story, make us, the word discoverable. So, that was really important. And I didn't really realize that until after I attended the incubator program, to be honest with you. Didn't realize how insignificant having an online presence and the website would help the company grow.
Well, especially now too, during COVID-19, we're in a new era of shopping. And so I'm thinking having a website's even more important now.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I guess if there's one silver lining to the COVID and the pandemic, it is that, I was prepared, and I had the website and online store already launched, and that's been, really helpful for us and generating and continuing sales. So yes.
That's amazing. So did you handle the technical side yourself of building the website, Jolene, or how did
Gosh, no, I did not. I'm going to be really honest with you. Really not tech savvy at all. I've been very old school, and until I started this company, I can say I have learned a lot of tools, and I'm adapting quite well. But I sourced out finding someone to help build the website, and that took a lot of work too, because you have to develop a budget, and is what's going to fit for you and your company. What is it? Are you providing a service or a product? So there was a lot of things to consider, but through word of mouth and meeting other mentors and coaches, there was a lot of assistance and support. So I was fortunate that I found a local marketing company to help build our website and integrate a Shopify store for us.
Great. So do you sell products right on your website, Jolene?
Yeah, we do. We have all of our products are listed on our website, and basically it's a 24/7 deal. You know, someone can go on and purchase any item at any time, and it's set up that I have the analytics, I have the tracking, I know when a sale is made, notifications ding, and so it's like package up the product and move it out. But yeah, you can sell everything on our website now.
That's great. So would you say having the website has improved your sales?
Absolutely, 100%, especially with the pandemic, because I would say last year, 25% of our sales were through our website and the Shopify. The other were through events and trade shows. I would say 25% wholesale, 50% of the trade shows. So it's completely flipped, and we've pivoted so that it's almost 90% is all through our website and Shopify store.
Awesome, that's amazing. Yeah. So you think that you're probably doing about 75% of your sales now through the website?
Oh yes, yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah. So obviously your website has helped you reach more people. Like, are you hearing from just local people? Or are you hearing from people further away?
Well, no, we are actually, we're nationwide now. We've moved our product as far as BC and right across Canada. And I guess we've used our marketing platforms as far as social media and Instagram to promote and content, keep the lights on, so to speak. But we've also, I've been fortunate enough to join different organizations and non-for-profit agencies and things that have helped support the company as well. For instance, there's CCAB and ITAC and all those great people out there connecting with the others. They also they set up their own platforms and they share information. So we've been fortunate that, we've had some great features recently. And so our website is just, it's growing and growing.
So yeah, you're kind of just answered my next question, which is how do you promote your website? So it sounds like you promote it through social media, but also your networking is a big part of it.
Absolutely, yes. That's one of the biggest things is the networking and, getting your product out there, informing other people, what's available, what we're doing and sharing that information with them. So, and we really have been so fortunate, so much support out there across the board. So I couldn't even, I don't know, there's been a lot of great companies that I don't even know where they got the information, but they've shared us as Christmas features in their Christmas guide. So it's like, I am overwhelmed right now with the upcoming season, to be honest.
Yeah, and I'm sure we're keeping you away. You probably should be packing orders right now.
I could show you my little facility and everything is just stockpiled right now, but I'm sitting in the facility. It's just, everything's off to the side, so.
I have a question in regards, in addition to just using social media and networking, do you do any advertising to promote your website, like maybe Facebook ads or Google ads or anything like that?
We have in the past, yes. Not a whole lot really, and I'll be honest, it's because we've had so many, I want to say, free advertisements coming our way that we really haven't invested too much, but we intend to do that in the future. It's in the next budget.
Okay, great. So what kind of content do you put on your website? Is it purely sales oriented, or do you have some informational content as well for like example recipes?
Mm-hmm. No, so basically it's detailed information about the product and the pricing, and we share our story, of course, and tell a little bit, about the company and where we come from, and yeah, for sure, recipes, that's a big thing. People always want to know, how do you use your product? What does it pair with? And so, yeah, we share a few other things on our website as well as the product.
That's awesome. So do you find, I noticed that I just went over to your website earlier today, and I know that you've got a little website, or sorry, a little video that talks about your story. Do you find that that really connects with people, helps people resonate, you know?
I'm not sure. Are you referring to our video that we we actually we posted? I'm not sure. I'm so kind of behind the. I'm thinking that was the one we went through FedEx, and yeah, so people really love to see those videos. Our website is actually due for an update. There are things that need to be changed and upgraded, updated. It's a 2018 website, so you know. We're working at it.
So do you do the daily maintenance yourself on your website, or is that something you contract out as well?
No, I do contracts. I source some of that work out when needed. I don't have a full-time person, you know, maintaining the website, so to speak, but I do have a team member that works as our sales coordinator, and he's pretty tech savvy. So if there's things that need to be added on as far as inventory or, you know, price changes, things like that, he's pretty good that way. So, you know, he has some transferable skills, and I'm grateful for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. So can you tell us a little bit about how much traffic your website picks up? Do you have any idea? Do you monitor your analytics on your site?
Again, my sales coordinator does track those things for me. He does give me some updates. And I can honestly, I'll let you know a little, as far as last year and this year, our sales have grown through our analytics. It's showing that our sales have grown like 600% this year.
Wow, that's amazing.
So that's how big. Yeah, that's quite a huge increase, and we know we need to expand our business, our team, everything at this point for the future. Yeah.
So it sounds like having a website's been really great for you.
Absolutely, 100%. And you know, for anyone else that's looking to, you know, that started a business or looking to do a business, it's really important to have the website. And again, like the video said, it builds the trust and relationships and the reputation for your business. So I would recommend having a website for any potential businesses out there looking to start, or or upgrade your new one, or if you have one, upgrade and you can keep growing, I guess.
So I got a couple of questions from the audience. Our original plan, just to let everyone know, our original plan was to have a couple of businesses here with us today, not just Jolene. So we thought it might take a little bit longer. However, because it's a super busy time of year, where Christmas is right around the corner, unfortunately, we had some people unable to make it. So we're super happy that Jolene is able to join us today, but we are speeding through this a little faster than I thought we might. Because we've already got a couple of questions from the audience, and then Val's going to use our special tool menti.com to get a few more questions. So first I'll ask these ones. So was the idea to promote recipes using Wabanaki, was it your idea to promote recipes using the Wabanaki maple syrup? So was it that your idea, or did that come from someone else?
Well, it was a combination. I mean, thinking things through. We had our product, I want to say we went through another agency and had some product testing and things like that. And some chefs had worked with it and they came back with some recipes. Like, well, you know what, that would be great to put on our website. It didn't come on, you know, first crack, but we thought, yes, well, let's share these as well. So that's what I mean. Yeah.
So do you think having the recipes on the website has increased your sales of your product?
Oh, good question. I would say yes. I would say yes, because a lot of people will always inquire. They have inquired, you know, what do you use your barrel aged product for? What is it used with? How do you cook with it? So I think that's helpful in making the final decision in adding it to their cart, you know.
Yeah, and I would agree. Like, I mean, I'm not on your website or anything, but I would think that, you know, people when they first think maple syrup, they're like, oh yeah, I'm just going to put it on my pancakes. But other options for other recipes out there, then all of a sudden you're using maple syrup more often, so you need more of it, so you have to buy it more often.
Absolutely, 100%.
So I have another question from the audience, and how do you handle your shipping costs?
Okay, so I mean, what happens is that's been a really tricky and challenging thing to work through from day one. But we managed to do what we worked out a flat rate depending on, you know, the territories, whether it's Atlantic Canada or across into BC. It's going to vary. And because we're selling maple syrup and the weights, it was quite expensive. So, you know, we figured we wanted to help, we wanted to, you know, work with our customers. So we offer 100, if we sell $100 worth of product, then we're going to ship it free. But you have to determine on your platform, like Shopify, you can plug in your weights, you can plug in your box sizes to help you determine where you're at and what you're going to need. But basically the way it works out is the customer goes online, they pay the shipping. And when we go and ship it out, we also have to pay the Canada Post, but we're reimbursed, if that makes sense. maybe that just confused everybody. Through our Shopify store, we're charged the shipping, but once the customer has paid for it, it kind of levels out.
Okay, I understand.
So, like my credit card would be charged the shipping through Shopify, but when the customer pays, then that expense is covered.
Right.
Does that make sense?
I think it makes sense to me.
Okay, sorry.
So do you you do all the shipping yourself, or do you have anyone helping you with that?
I've been doing it all myself, Gwen. So I just brought in a part-time casual to help train to do some of this extra work for the holiday season. But I know that it's so imperative to bring in the right team members to help and get them trained. And hindsight, I should have done this a couple months back. Yeah.
Oh, well, everything is a learning experience.
That's for sure.
So I've got another question from the audience, and the question is, do you have a business mentor that you reach out to before making key business decisions?
I would say I have a few mentors, coaches. I have a broad network, but there's a couple that when it comes down to really important big decisions, I generally reach out to them first to get their perspective or opinion. It's always wise, I think, to get someone else's opinion on those big decisions first.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. And I'm going to get Val to go ahead and ask you some of the questions that have come in on Mentimeter.
Sure. So our first question is, what advice would you give to aspiring entrepreneurs in regards to building their business?
Well, that's a loaded one. Well, I would say first, you know what, believe in yourself, and regardless of what skill levels you may or may not have at the time that you're starting, and just be true to yourself. Go with your intuition, and be prepared to pivot, adapt, and work really hard 24/7.
Good, thank you, Jolene. So our next question is, who do you use for shipping? Canada Post, UPS,
Mm-hmm.
or FedEx?
So right now on our website, we are using Canada Post. We found that they were the best rates for us. Now that's through our online store. If I have a courier though that usually for our wholesale orders on the back end. But yeah, it's Canada Post.
So I just want to encourage anyone here to again, use your cell phones, use the Mentimeter platform to pose any questions you might have for Jolene. Okay, another question. Do you find Shopify is a good platform for sales?
Absolutely. I haven't had any issues. I'm really happy with Shopify's platform. It's easy to, like for me, I'm not tech savvy, but I can go in and find the information I need to find, or, you know, and they're quick. It works well for me. I'm really happy with Shopify's platform.
Okay. Our next question is about your internet speed. How is the internet speed where your business is located? Does it affect, you know, your production or your correspondence?
Where I'm at right now in the facility, it's not too bad, but I do a lot of my work at home, and my internet is terrible there. And it does slow things down when I'm trying to schedule out or fulfill the orders through Shopify. It takes forever to even get to the next screen and then print something out. It's horrible. So it shouldn't take that long, but it does. It takes me a good half a day sometimes to get everything scheduled and ready to go.
So some good advice there is to, if you're going to do your business online, is to ensure that you have a good internet connection. I know that's difficult sometimes in the rural communities that we have. We don't, you know, we're not always provided with the best internet services, but I think they're working on that. I know ExploreNet in New Brunswick is offering better deals for rural clients. So just a suggestion to those that are in remote areas. ExploreNet is expanding their framework. I know here in my community, we're pretty centrally located just outside of Woodstock, and you know, we have 3 services available to our community, and they all seem to work very well. Bell, Alliance, Rogers, and of course, ExploreNet.
And I think some of the big companies are increasing their coverage too. I think Alex was talking the other day about how Eshjanobadich's internet is, they're putting some stuff in there. I think he said Alliant was putting in some better internet out space. So like, I mean, especially where we're in this COVID-19 time of life, you know, they are looking at improving the internet in rural New Brunswick, which is really great.
I think a lot of it had to do with the during the pandemic and education. Kids online weren't able to access the internet in some areas, and so the province, I think, put a push on for a rollout of a better service, and I think that we'll see some benefit of it. Maybe by the time the pandemic is over. I hope not.
So Joanne, I have one more question for you from our audience. If someone visits your website, but they don't purchase anything, are you able to track this and identify the pages they have looked at and analyze anything that may have prevented them from making a purchase?
Yes, yes, and yes. So, I mean, we have the analytics can tell you what page they may have looked at, and that gives conversion rates and what's maybe the #1 product people are searching for. And we do follow up with abandoned carts as well. Like for Privy, we have different emails that are sent out to customers who may have abandoned carts or who have bought products. We send emails out to them to see if we can find out how to make it work better for us.
That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jolene, we thank you so much for joining us today. We know that you're busy. Like, I mean, you told me that you've got orders sitting right there in front of you to get shipped out.
I had to turn my camera off earlier because my courier was coming back and forth behind me picking up boxes. So I had my camera off for a while.
So we're really happy that you were able to join us. He gave us a lot of really good insight about why it's important to have business or to have a website, especially small businesses, you know, and especially now where, you know, stores are not as open as often as they have been in the past. Like the fact that your online business has increased by 75% recently, like, I mean, or does 75% of your, sorry, you said your online business has increased 600%, which is, and then now 75% of your sales are online versus only 25% in store. So like, you are, I think, are the poster child for having an online business and having a website.
No. Thank you, JEDI, though. Thank you. I mean, I really went into all of it pretty green and naive, and I learned so much through the programs. And if it wasn't for you folks, you know, I'd be, I don't know where I'd be. So thank you.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, we're happy that you've learned so much from taking our programs. So that's really great.
So just a little comment too, Gwen. For anyone looking for some wonderful Christmas gifts, please be sure to check out Jolene's website, wabanakimaple.com. Wonderful, wonderful gifts to give to family members or whatnot, coworkers, bosses. It's a wonderful product. I use it myself, and I think it's great. I also follow her recipes as well.
I have also used it. I'm also a fan. It's delicious, and it does make a great gift, and you're supporting local entrepreneurs. So I think it's important. So yeah, thanks again, Jolene. What a great, I'm really happy that you could join us.
Well, I'm hoping I could have helped someone that's maybe on the fence as to whether they want to do a website or an online store. I definitely would recommend, if you're serious to move forward, a website would be, you know, a great idea to start with.
Perfect. Sounds good to me.
Just another note, if you're looking for some more information on creating websites for your business, please feel free to reach out to anyone here at JEDI. Shannon Polchis is our Economic Development Officer, and she can be reached by email, shannon.polchis@jedinb.ca, as well as any of our other team members at JEDI would be willing to help you in whatever capacity we can.
Yeah, we don't build websites at JEDI, but we can certainly point you in the direction of people that do. So I do want to introduce our breakout sessions again. We're at that point. Val, did you have anything else to show on Mentimeter before we move on to the breakouts?
Just the breakout rooms.
Oh, look at that. All right, so the 3 breakout rooms again are Women in Business with Natasha Martin Mitchell, Personal Cybersecurity with Karen Paul, and ICTC with Tim Perrin. I'm going to be opening the rooms right now, so you can choose whichever room you like. If you have any problems, please send me a message through the chat. Oh, and one final message to Karen and Tim and Natasha. If you could remember to press record before you start your session, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, it's not working, is it? I guess everybody's going to have to message me if the option's not showed up there. You're going to send me a message and I'll throw you over to a room. I guess maybe I'll start with Karen and Natasha.
I said, technology is great when it works.
Yeah, this is the new thing. Well, if you can't make it to a room and you're having problems, if you want to let me know what room you want to get to, I will send you there.
Send Gwen a little message in the chat box and she can assign you to the room that you are looking for.
Business is pretty popular.
Yeah, what's ICTC for?
So they do wage subsidies with students. So he's talking about wage subsidies that are available. So if you're looking to hire a student to make right.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm a little slow here.
I'd assist you, Gwen, but I don't have that option right now.
I know. Do as fast as I can.
Just to let everybody know, this worked in our run through, but now it's not.
Gwen, you can send me anywhere.
I'll send you anywhere. All right.
Yeah.
Gwen and Val, just so you know, this is the first time I've ever seen a technical problem on a video conference call. I've never seen technical problems before.
Frank never has any.
All right, I've only got a few people left that I did not get messages from. Oh, here we go. So Alicia, is there somewhere that you would like to go to? Oh, Alicia has to leave early. That's okay. Byron, is there anywhere you would like to go to? Janice? Val, did you want to go anywhere?
Sure, I'll go now. Women in Business, please.
All right.
Hi, Gwen. I'm kind of caught up in something.
You're caught up in something
right now, so I am listening, but I don't know if I would be able to participate very well in a. I could jump on one though. I mean.
Okay, I think. Oh yeah, I did. It's up to you. You could either join the Women in Business if you'd like to, or you don't have to. You can stay right here.
I'll join Women in Business.
Okay.
I don't know how much good I'll be, but can at least listen.
So I believe the other breakouts are still in session. So just feel free to, you know, you can either go, I'm not sure if I can't assign you to any other rooms. I'm sorry for that. Oh, maybe I can. No, I can't. It's funny how technology changes. Like we did a test run yesterday with Natasha and everything worked fine. And now today it's being difficult.
Hey guys, that didn't even work. It kicked me right out.
Oh no.
I'm just getting back here now.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that, Tanner. What session were you in?
I was hoping to get in with Karen.
Karen, I don't have that capability to move you either.
Like the only screen that was left open was a multimeter. As soon as I clicked join, it gave me the boot. I needed a code to get back. I had to go back over to the email that I originally got to even get back to here. It was really confusing.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that. Yeah, I wish I could put you in the room, but I don't have that capability because Gwen is the main host.
I emailed Gwen.
Yeah, so Tan, what we can do is we're recording the sessions, so we'll be sharing that with all our participants so that you can view them at a later date. Like I've been telling everybody here, this is our, you know, we're all kind of new to this technology stuff and making it work proper. But yeah, we'll be sharing the recordings with everyone.
So I should just go ahead and just leave now or what?
We're going to have a couple more activities on Mentimeter. We're going to do a recap. That's up to you, Tanner. I do again apologize.
No, maybe you guys should check with the people too.
Tanner, you're a savage.
I am. I try not to be, MJ.
The advertising are good.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Lewis.
We're just finishing up some breakout sessions, so just please bear with us for a few minutes.
I thought, is it all over?
Not quite yet, no.
Oh, I thought you
some...
were all over. I seen just a black thing and a white thing.
Yeah, okay. No, we had some breakout rooms for
okay,
special sessions.
I'll mute you again.
Okay. We're just waiting for the other session to finish up, and they will reconvene in the main session here, and we'll finish up our presentation. Oh.
So everyone here in the main room, I just gave the 1-minute warning, so everyone should be joining us shortly. We're a little bit ahead of schedule today, but that's unusual for us because normally we run behind schedule. So it's exciting. We'll be done a few minutes early today. But I know that Val's got a few more things to talk about with Mentimeter here before we're all done. So I'll just wait till everyone joins the room. So I think everyone is back in the room. So Val, I'll turn it over to you for a quick minute. I know that you had some questions here on Mentimeter.
Sure, yeah. So this is just kind of a follow-up to the sessions that you attended. So if you want to type in on your cell phone again via the menti.com platform, And the next question is, what did you learn from your session? And just to let people know too, for participants, we're gonna have some prize drawn. Everyone that's attended our session will have, their name will go in a hat, and we'll pick some prizes out, and we'll notify you by email and get those prizes to you.
So it looks like there's some good information out there. Unfortunately, someone didn't get a chance to, their session didn't work for them, and that's unfortunate. It seems like there's quite a few people that learned some stuff about the services provided by Women in Business, that there's money out there to subsidize students' wages. That sounds pretty exciting to me. That website use is the way to go. And I know Tim Perrin, he is the one with ICTC that talks about the wage subsidy program, and he has sent me his PowerPoint presentation. So I will be emailing that out to everyone that attended. Even if you didn't get to attend his session, you'll still get to receive the PowerPoint. His contact information is in it. Also, we did record all of those sessions. Sometimes the record was hit a few minutes late, but we should be able to hopefully sort all that out and put those on our YouTube channel later on, so that if you want to go back and watch one of the sessions that you didn't get a chance to attend, those recordings will be there. So Val, sorry to interrupt, Val.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so my next slide is, I just believe, well, how would you rank the sessions today? Did we meet your expectations? Were presenters knowledgeable? Did you learn something new? Would you like follow-up information? And do you now understand the importance of creating an online presence? So if you can just answer those questions via your cell phone. Wow, some generous people out there. Thank you very much.
So for any of you that would like some follow-up information, obviously we've got another session next week, and we're going to get right into the nuts and bolts of talking about platforms. Like we have a gentleman who is working with LearnSphere, and he is going to do the presentation next week. And he's going to talk specifically about what is e-commerce and some of the current trends, an overview of some of the e-commerce structures, a review of the top e-commerce platforms available, his recommended quick and easy e-commerce options, an overview of the most effective e-commerce growth tactics, and best practices when operating an e-commerce store. So that's a lot more in depth than what we got in today. But as you can tell from Jolene's talk earlier, she's a big fan of Shopify. So I guess I'll just give a little plug for them right now. If you would like some follow-up information in addition to the session next week, if you want to just give us an email or at JEDI, you can email Val, or you can email me, or you can email Shannon Polchis, who is our economic development officer at JEDI, and we will be happy to help point you in the right direction.
Well, it looks like everybody's answered, and I appreciate everyone participating with our Mentimeter, a new tool that we're using. I just find it's a fun and engaging way, you know, to include everybody in the presentations. So I'm going to click on to the next slide, and I believe yes, a special thank you, of course, to our panelists, Jolene Lasky of Wabanaki Maple, our presenters, Tim Perrin from ICTC, Natasha Martin Mitchell from Women in Business, and of course, our one and only Karen Paul from JEDI and the Adult Learning and Literacy Program. And also, thank you to all our participants for being here today. We thank you for your time, and we hope that we were able to share some useful information for you. So in that being said, I'm going to pass it over to Alex.
So Alex, would you like to say a few closing words before we have our closing prayer? Alex, you're muted.
Oh, am I muted?
No, we can hear you now. Oh, you're muted again.
I don't know what's going on. Am I okay?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
I've been having some difficulties with the Microsoft team and today with this one. Look, that was an excellent presentation, and Gwen, you did a fabulous job as usual in being the moderator, host, and the MC. And I know you wanted sort of offered that I do it, but I think you have so much expertise, you and Val and other of our JEDI staff, that you know, I don't need to do these things all the time. I'd like to first of all apologize to our presenter, because I think I called her Johnson, Jolene. I'm sorry.
She is Jolene Johnson. Her previous last name was Lasky, so sometimes we go between the two.
So I was confused. I didn't know which one, and so I apologize if I did that wrong. So Jolene Lasky Johnson, or Jolene Johnson Lasky, correct?
Correct.
Anyone that does is correct. She's always very gracious, and she continuously says that she wouldn't be around if she didn't get the kind of help that she got from our team and our consultants and our programs, and it's always great to hear that. And we do offer a lot of services to Indigenous people in this province, and there's a lot of successes as well. I do want to thank all of our presenters and everybody that took part in the webinar. I know it's sometimes very difficult when we're doing Zooming. Sometimes you get zoomed out, or and problem with zooming in, I guess, in some cases. Again, I'd like to extend my best wishes to everybody, and do stay safe. And as we go into our second wave of the pandemic, and just make sure that you protect yourself and your family, and follow all of the public health guidelines that are being given. I see so many people that really ignore them, and I don't know. Now, at this stage and point, I think, is our elder still here?
She is still here, but I'm just going to send her a message to tell her that we're ready for her again.
Okay.
I got it.
Oh, there she is.
You got it?
Perfect.
You're on again, Maggie.
I'm on again.
You're on again. And again, before you present, I'd like to thank you very much. You're a great teacher. You're a great custodian of our cultures, traditions, and values, and really appreciate your participation in all of our events, and especially this one today.
All right. Okay, Ali. Thank you. Okay. Ready?
We're ready.
All ready. All right. I give thanks to the Creator for bringing me here to do the opening and the closing of the JEDI. And really want to thank the East, the South, the West, and the North, and all the grandmothers and grandfathers that come from those directions. The eagle, the wolf, the buffalo, and the white bear. I'd like to thank all of them too. And the wind and the rain and the lightning and the nighttime. I'd like to thank all of them for being here, and the little ones that came to listen to you guys, you know, talking about whatever you needed to talk about today. The little ones that came, and I asked little girl Spring to bring them to listen to you. I thank all them for being here. And I thank the Creator for sending our Mother the Earth because she takes care of us. She looks after us. And I want to thank the above and the below and all the way around. And I want to sing a song for you. The song, I always sing at the end of the song. I want to see everybody going like this. Okay, stand up. Stand up there. Gwen, Duncan, Alex, Val, Maggie. Okay. Way, hey, hey, oh. Way, hey, hey, oh. Way, hey, hey, oh. Way, hey, 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 oh. Way, 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 hey, 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 hey, oh. Way, hey, 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 oh. Way, hey, 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 oh. Tahoe. That was beautiful.
Tahoe, Maggie. Thank you very much. What a wonderful ending to our session.
It is.
Oh my gosh. We haven't done that ending in a very long time, and it sure made me smile.
Yeah.
All right.
Great exercise too.
Yes.
We'll leave one, Maggie. Okay.
Thank you so much, Maggie. And thank you so much to everyone for attending today. That's it. It's a wrap, and we'll see you next week.
All righty.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.